how are you? All right, here we are once again, Terry Levine and Pete Winiarski, the Ultimate Game Plan. And we are talking about different things that you need to do and build in your skill set to really grow your expertise and your ability to deliver high value. So it's not just enough to rely on your past experience. That's not enough. The consulting skills are different because you have to inspire and move people to action who are not you. This is not your company any longer, right? You are helping somebody else's company. They need to do the different actions, implement your suggestions and your strategies. And sometimes, even though it's self-evident to you, and if you had the full latitude of responsibility, you would just go make it happen. But it's not your business. You are the outside advisor. You're the trusted advisor. And you have to have the skill sets now. These are pretty advanced to make sure that you are able to inspire and communicate and get the client to take on and take action for the things that you're talking about. So let me just laundry list some of the skills here, for example. You have to have good leadership, your self-leadership, your team leadership, and your client leadership. So how do you lead all of these different constituents, you, your team, and their team, your client team? How do you motivate and inspire people? How do you communicate well so that you can be really clear and get them to understand, wow, I get it, this is why. There's some persuasion being something that is positively intended, not manipulative, but you want to help them see why they should go down a certain path. High emotional intelligence. You have to be able to understand the dynamics of the organization and how are they responding to you. Are you aware, self-aware, and aware of what's happening around you? Do you notice that the client is actually furrowing their brow and is starting to resist what you're saying? Or are you blind to that and you start pounding through with your communication and then you find that nothing got done, right? So there's a whole number of things that you need to just be more alert to. You know, in the end, you want to be a trusted advisor. You have to develop trust, earn trust, communicate well, and do all of these things on the margin to improve the consulting experience. It's one thing to be super smart, to look at, do a diagnostic, look at their processes and know what the answer is. It's another thing to make sure that they're able to appreciate why they should follow your suggestions, why they should implement your strategies that you're suggesting to them, and then to make sure that you can guide them through your skills, your very deep and long list of skills, so that they can actually achieve the impact that you know is possible. It's a pretty tall order, but it's an important one.
And Pete, thanks. That was really valuable, and I really hope that you're breathing that in. And just want to say this. One of the things that Pete and I have done in our careers is we've invested a lot of money in mentors. And that is really critical as a business consultant because you need to keep amping up those skills. You need to go outside yourself. You may think I'm great at communication or I've got really good emotional intelligence, and yet an outsider looking in may be able to see some of your gaps and how you can improve. So if you don't yet have a mentor, get one. Get a business consultant who is running bigger, faster than you are. And, certainly we'd be honored to be your mentors. If you don't have a mastermind group of like-minded folks, get in that also. Pete and I both are very avid about this. And the reason is you keep amping up your skills when you surround yourself with other consultants who have different forms of consulting skills. And again, we welcome you to come to our mastermind. But what I really want to stress, and I'm not here to pitch you our services, I'm really here to stress, get help constantly in improving yourself and your skills. That is going to make you more and more successful in skyrocketing your revenues. Go outside yourself and constantly work on your consulting skills.
That's very well said. And Terry, it's so important. I'm glad you really brought that element in. To be one who believes in themselves enough to recognize that you don't have it all already, and that the number of skills that you need to develop is actually an enormously long list. So practice, continuous improvement, constant learning, be a lifelong learner, Get the right people helping you out. So important. The skill sets you need to be super successful, it's a big, long list. Go at it. Start chipping away.
We'll see you next time.